since your lawyer is here, if you can hear us, just lift your hand. Okay, so at least they can hear us. And Jane, you can hear us? Because I think we all have, we are all here. We can proceed.
First, the killing here was not only premeditated, but it involved a high degree of planning. Evidence showed that the first accused person was so intent on having her husband killed that she had arranged for several attempts to have him killed. The picture that emerges from the evidence is one of a depraved and vengeful spouse, not an accidental killer who poorly responded spontaneously to immediate circumstances. Both the accused persons had many opportunities to walk back from their heinous plans, and with each opportunity, they chose the path of death. He was then manually strangled in 2 stages. First, inside the vehicle, and then at the ultimate site where his body was found. By the time death came, the deceased was too weak and his faculties robbed of their abilities that he could not even plead for mercy from his killers. I took into consideration the sentiments of the family of the deceased about the impact the death of the deceased has had on their family. There is no question that the circumstances of this murder are indeed gravely aggravating. They call for a very stiff sentence to match the ruthlessness of the murder and its effects on the victims and the society. In this case, I have come to the conclusion that a stiff custodial sentence is merited as the only suitable way of expressing society's condemnation of the accused person's conduct or deter similar conduct in the future. Having considered all the mitigating circumstances and aggravating circumstances, I'm of the view that a custodial sentence of 30 years for each of the 2 accused persons is the appropriate sentence. Consequently, in my view, a fit sentence that properly balances the mitigating circumstances with the aggravating circumstances is a sentence of 30 years imprisonment for each of the 2 accused persons. And I, accordingly, sentence each of the accused persons to that period.
Checking. She was on Sunday, bought her like any other times, in a sick high. That was on Sunday. And I've been a boy, somewhere in school.
How many children do they have?
There are 4.
Good. Six wives.
The defense want to recall her again, still standing as a prosecution witness. I ask the court not to grant that order. Had ample time to call her or recall her. He had about 2 years from the time she testified. And in the interest of justice, looking at the victims, I ask this court not to grant that order. That's all.
On my right.
For certain witnesses, the provision for recall doesn't say that you can only recall from this stage to this stage. Because I remember, recalling a witness is not for the sake of it. I repeat, it's to clarify certain matters we feel the court is to know. So we still stand at that there is a need for any witness that the accused feeling to be called. I think it's any stage.
The accused persons all the facilities and procedural innovations possible for them to mount their defense most effectively would not grant this application. We must, therefore, with utmost respect, decline the application to recall the children of the court. Look at our decision for.
Accused and the deceased family. So she's in that unique position where though labeled as a prosecution witness, she's a person who
Produce any evidence before this court to substantiate your claim? Yes or no, Jane?
My Lordship, I
Kama mashtaka ya hiyo kosa na sisi ni tusaidie kwa kuwa shahidi wa buti walia na kuniweka kwa buti ya gari waliokuwa nayo.
Other witnesses and then you come back and testify.
yes, my Lordship.
Okay. Mr. Nyanda, you were asking leading questions.
I have some question.
Yes, my Lord.
Why are you writing off those communications? We may not know the kind of ones you exchange through a call of data.
But unfortunately, my Lordship, and the courts gave an order.
Produce any document to substantiate your claims or any proof to substantiate your claims? Yes or no?
Where they confirmed that the abductors were within Kiriaini, that number was previously within Kiriaini.
Evidence, did you give it to the court?
I gave to the court yesterday, my Lordship, by referring to Exhibit 15B.
45 hours. That is from the bottom. I'm going to give it for something to eat.
I said something, I was going to get something for myself.